Hey friend, I help first-time assisted living entrepreneurs launch their assisted living business in the next 12 months. Today in our live, we're going to be talking about why most people don't ever even get started with assisted living investing and how to help you get unstuck. So if you're interested in learning about that and how to make some progress towards launching your own assisted living business, you are in the right place today for today's video. So super excited to have you here with me. Just gonna get a couple things on here and turn this so that we can share it everywhere it needs to go, and we will get started. Post there, go live. Alrighty. And for those of you who were like watching my channel like a hawk, I was doing some recordings for a few things earlier today and accidentally went live on YouTube. So if you were one of the lucky few that got to watch me just not realize I was getting recorded. There you go. Hope you enjoyed that. That was in preparation for the assisted living success system. Super excited to share more about that in the next little bit. But just getting things ready to go to help people as they're launching their assisted living business. So let's get into it for today. Let's talk about what it takes to get started. I'm going to share my screen here. Let me go with this one. And we'll make that bigger. Alrighty. And then let's make sure everything's working there. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's talk about it. So why most people never get started in assisted living, and what you can do to help yourself get started along that path. One of the real reasons that people get stuck as they're going through assisted living is they honestly get overwhelmed. There's a lot that goes into this type of business, and when you start looking at it and you're trying to figure out what can I do, what can I do to be successful as I'm trying to launch this assisted living business, and you start digging into it, you realize you've got to deal with real estate. You're going to be dealing with healthcare and all of the regulations that come with that. And for somebody that isn't in one of those worlds or either of those worlds, it can really be overwhelming. It can feel heavy. It can feel really difficult to know how to make progress and figure out not just one thing, but two different things and how to navigate it. For those of you who are my nurses and work in healthcare, you're familiar with that piece of it and the rules and regulations. It's not that confusing, but real estate for you feels overwhelming. It's, oh my gosh, I have to figure out how to do the house payments and how to and how to get the funding for it and how to do those things, and that is heavy. And for those of you that do the real estate, you're like, oh yeah, like the real estate piece, that's fine with me, but I have to run a business and there's rules and regulations that I got to figure out, licensing and all of that. It's really confusing, and all of that is overwhelming. And so many of you who start watching this channel and you're really excited about it, you get into it and you all of a sudden feel, oh man, I don't know if I can do this. Like this is hard. There's a lot going into this, and it's just, it feels overwhelming. And I totally get it. I'm going to talk here at the end of the video about a solution that can help you kind of remove some of that overwhelm and help you get on the right path to launching your assisted living business. So make sure you stick around till the end of the video for that, because that will help you out as you're trying to move things forward. Another one is, I hear this from people all the time. I have my quiz. Go to alimastermind.com, take my 30-second quiz. In there, I ask you, like, what are some of the struggles that you have as you're trying to get started? And I hear from people all the time, I don't even know where to get started. I'm not sure. I don't even know which path I need to go down to know how to get started and what I should be doing. That's something. And then another one that I hear from people all the time, maybe not in the exact same words, but you get stuck in research mode. I'm researching. I'm trying to figure out what it looks like for zoning in this area. What the application process is like to get my facility license over in this state. How do I do this? And all of your questions are how, and you're just researching. That's all you're doing. You're just kind of stuck in analysis paralysis mode, research mode, and you're not making a lot of progress. You're getting a lot of clarity on how to do things, but you're not getting the confidence in how to move forward. You're not connecting those two things, clarity and confidence, and that's what's going to allow you to really make progress as you move forward with this. Okay, so those are real reasons why people are getting stuck. You're overwhelmed. You feel like you need to know everything before you can get started, and you get stuck in this research mode because you're just trying to do research and trying to move things along as you move through it. Something that I feel like can really help you get unstuck with that though is crafting your vision. So this is going to be, creating a vision for yourself, for a North Star for you to know where you could or should be going. When you have those things solidified in your mind, it really makes everything easier. It allows you to know what you should be focusing on when you put that together. The first thing I do with people when I bring them into my coaching program, when I bring them into the assisted living success system, is have them go through a vision exercise. And the reason for that is, one, it lets me know where you're at, what you need the most help with, but two, it helps you really solidify those things in your mind and how you're going to move forward with that, which is for those of you that were had your notifications on for my channel. If you watched, there's only a couple of you that did, but this is why you should do it, because sometimes I make mistakes. You could have watched me do a quick training for you on that before I realized it and took it offline. But the reason why you want to do that, it gives you something to work towards and really make some progress as you're trying to figure out what you want to go to. When you have, I mean, you think about it. What's a good analogy? Like an old sea mariner who is out on the sea, they always look for some kind of way for them to know which way to go. They look for the North Star. They look for the Southern Cross if they're in the Southern Hemisphere. If you watch Moana, right, one of the things that she's trying to do as a wayfarer is learn how to read the stars and where they're at in the sky and how to go there. And she's trying to give the sky a high five, right? When in reality, she's really trying to learn what she needs to be doing so that she can make some progress. And once she knows she has that North Star, she has that spot to go, all of a sudden getting to Fiji, the island that she needs to go to, it becomes so much easier because she knows how to read the stars, how to read the waves, and she knows how to get there. It's the same thing for you when you're starting your assisted living business, to give you the clarity for where you're going to go, to help get rid of that overwhelm and get out of the research mode. You need to have this North Star and where you're going to get to. Having that clarity really helps you push your way through and know what you're trying to accomplish, and will help you be successful. And it also lets you know as you're going through this what you really want out of your business. Something I love to coach people to do is don't create assisted living and then try to fit your life into it. Create your life how you want it to be, and then fit assisted living into that. You want to have the life that you want. You want to reach your goals, and those goals should not just be specific to assisted living. They need to be something that's more, just more broad, that is something that is more encouraging, that's going to let you reach your goals and get to where you want to be. So let's break this down into steps a little bit for you here. So first off, it doesn't happen overnight when you're doing this. This is the process for getting started. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to build a foundation first. If you want to get into assisted living, this is not something that you watch a few YouTube videos and you are like, boom, I know all the things. As much as my videos can help you out and I teach you everything you need to know in the videos, there's a lot of videos, right? There's hundreds of videos out here, hundreds of podcasts, and it's hard to know, how do I do this thing in the right order, and what about, well, he talked about this, and should I do that over in this part? When do I do it? I'm so confused. I get it. If going back to what we were just talking about just a few minutes ago, it's overwhelming, and it's hard to know how to progress and how to reach your goals. But I promise you can do it if if you're in there and you're working through a process, a proven process that will help you get there. It takes time, but you can do it. You also need to build your foundation first. That is a business plan. It's underwriting, understanding the finances. It's looking at the market and seeing, doing your market research. Is this going to work? Should I do it in this city? Should I go to a different state? How am I going to know all of those things? You need to build that foundation, because once you have all of those things, the process of finding a home becomes so much easier. The process of finding a lender and getting approved becomes easier. The process of learning what the application process is for obtaining your facility license becomes that much easier as well. You build your foundation, everything becomes so much easier once you do that, and it goes so much more quickly. And when you do that and you have that foundation and you've done things correctly, you're making progress, and that's going to help you build some confidence. So I talked about this a little bit earlier in the video. When you have clarity and you have confidence and they cross and they intersect, and you're in this spot where we've got full clarity and full confidence, all of a sudden you're able to really make progress, and move towards launching your assisted living business. So it's really important for you to do those things. I would also encourage you to shift your beliefs. So, by that, what I mean is you have to take action. Again, for those of you who watched those videos, as I was that I accidentally live streamed, something that I talked about in those specifically is you have to take action. It's great to have a vision and to think about what you want to do, but you've got to set goals, and then you have to actually do those things, and you have to take action now, because there's this huge opportunity here with assisted living. It's going to be big for decades to come, but the earlier you get in on this, if you're watching this video 20 years from now, and you're that's 20 years of lost time that you could have been doing assisted living. If you watch this video 3 years from now, that's 3 years of lost time that you could be doing this. You have to take action, and you need to take it now. You need to go fast, and you need to start making mistakes and start moving things forward, because that's what's going to allow you to reach your goal of time and financial freedom, the impact you want to have in your community, and the legacy you want to leave for your family. That's how you're going to do this. You need to take that action and really start moving forward. It's going to allow you to reach your goals and get to where you want to be. If you don't take action, you're not going to be successful. You're never going to make progress. You're just going to sit there and dream about it and hope, and one day maybe it'll happen. But for those that take action, you're going to be blessed. You're going to receive you're going to receive the things that you're searching for, because you're taking action. You're taking bold action. You're moving forward, and you're going to get what you're looking for when you take action. So take action and do it now. It's so important. I would also tell you that the the process to do this, it is simpler than you think. More simple, whatever the best way, the right way is to say that. Um, it's far more simple than you think it is. It still feels confusing, it's overwhelming, but to shift your beliefs, you can do this. It is not that difficult. Thousands of people have done it before. I've helped dozens of people do it. I've done it myself multiple times. You can do this. The process is not that hard. It helps if you have a mentor and a guide to help you through the process, but you can do it. You can have success here. You can create that time of financial freedom, that impact in your community, the legacy for your family. You can have all of those things. You really can. You are absolutely capable of doing this. You can. I'm looking at you right now. You can do this. You have the ability to do it. You're capable of doing it. You can start your own assisted living facility. I promise you, you can. You just got to take action, and you got to take it now. That's what's going to allow you to be successful. So, are you ready? I've talked about this a little bit throughout the video, but this is not something that I want to hide at all. The best way for people to get started, and the reason why most people don't get started, is because they lack the clarity, they lack the confidence, or they're somewhere in between. They have clarity but they don't have confidence, or they have confidence but they don't have clarity, or you don't have clarity or confidence. But when you have both of those things, you can succeed. So that's what I'm here to do, is to help you out as you're going along your journey, to help you launch your assisted living business, is to help you get clarity, help you get confidence, and that's what's going to allow you to progress. We also have our roadmap challenge that's coming up this next week. If you're watching this live, next week is when we do it. If you go to roadmapchallenge.com, you can get into it. We will be doing these consistently, so if you miss out on the one that's coming up, that's fine. Keep your eye on the website because there will be another one. We're going to do these consistently to help people like you launch their assisted living business, because I know that having that clarity and that confidence is a lot of what people like you are lacking. And once you have those things, it all of a sudden becomes so much easier to progress and reach your goals and your dreams and help you achieve where you want to go. I'm super excited to get into the challenge and help you out. For those that want, there's a VIP session. You can come in and ask me whatever questions and get clarity on it. But this challenge is going to be transformational. It's going to be powerful. And I'm super excited to help those of you along the path that are interested in doing this. For those of you, like, if you can't make it to the challenge for whatever reason, it's too much money, you don't have the time to do it right now, you can also get the book. So make sure you go and grab the Profitable Assisted Living Investing book. It's something that is going to help you out. There's so much information in there. It takes you through my 5-phase process of launching an assisted living facility, what I call a focus framework. It's going to help you out as you're trying to move through all of that. You can go check out the book at thealibook.com. Would love to have you get the book and have it help you launch your assisted living business. There's a bunch of bonuses in the book there as well. So super excited to help you out with that. And also want to just remind you, like the video, subscribe, ring the bell, do all of those things so you get notified every time we put out content like this, or when I just randomly go live on YouTube. You can get notified and maybe watch a sneak peek video of me teaching some of the things that are specific to the course. So make sure you're doing those things. It's going to help you out along your path. We go live on Tuesdays, like today. We put out content on Thursdays. We have content all over the internet helping you move things along. The blog, the podcast, Facebook, Instagram. I'm all over the place to help you launch your assisted living business. Does excuse me? Does hold on? We're gonna unshare right now. Are you curious about assisted living investing, but you're not sure how to get started? I help first-time assisted living entrepreneurs launch their assisted living business in the next 12 months. I would love to help you and coach you along your journey, along your path to launching your assisted living business. It's one of my favorite things to do. Make sure you go check out the challenge, roadmapchallenge.com. Would love to have you there. Super excited to do that and interact with you as you are trying to launch your assisted living business. And remember, it doesn't take a lot, just a little bit. Just keep going step by step by step. And I promise you, if you do and you are consistent and persistent, you are going to be successful. Thanks for watching and have a great day.